I think in situations like this, you have to come to an agreement. Like,
yeah,
did y'all come to an agreement beforehand and say, you know, we're paying this, but if we want to bring in other people, especially if you're single, obviously somebody gonna be talking to somebody else.
Right.
You know, outside of the group. But I do understand the girls in that maybe there wasn't an agreement. Maybe it's 10 girls. Imagine 10 guys putting up to your section.
Yeah.
But you gotta, if you do that, you gotta say we paying 100. If we pay, if we paying the money, it's basically our section. Y'all just paying 100 just to get in.
Everybody paid.
So you think my 300 and her 100 is worth the same?
That was the guy's decision to make it 300 for the guys, I bet, and 100
because we was looking out for them because they always fucking free.
Look out and don't retract.
Huh?
Look out and don't retract.
Nah, fuck
that was your choice.
Fuck that.
Your choice was to pay more. That's not the girl's fault.
I'm trying to be on ass, not sitting
loud. This could get interesting. Know you get money, well, how are you spending it? Is this your passion or is it about Benjamins? Is it about cash or the fact that you didn't quit? Talk to me, let's sip on some wine. Discussion about future, the past, and the grind. What's an excuse when it's last on your mind? I love what you do, may I ask for your time?
Talk to me. Welcome to the Talk to Me podcast. I'm your host, Don Worm, and as you can see, we got Elsa and Tyke in the building, the Zoom, or whatever you want to call it. How y'all feeling, man?
Man, we good. Really, we all haven't been on together in a long time.
In a minute, yeah, I was going to say the same thing.
It's been a while. It's been a while. Y'all been busy. You know what I'm saying?
So you've been keeping it going. How the podcast been going?
Trying, you know what I'm saying?
You got some new guests, some you try to replace us, you know, after we about to hit a year. You know, about to come up on a year.
Facts.
See, I'm getting forced out.
Facts. Just had trials and shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me see.
I already know. There's only one Tyke and one else. So you know, it comes back to what you know, what you like.
Hey, there can only be one QB pod, and that's us, huh?
I had to step away for a minute to let you know what you was gonna be missing.
That's some good shit. Speaking of missing, shout out to Bobby Shmurda, just got out of prison and shit. Yeah. So a question for y'all. So you know how I always start off with how y'all doing, y'all don't like answering that shit and all that shit. So when I hear the word Bobby Shmurda, the first thing I think of is, you know, hot nigga, you know, shmoney dance, right? Mm-hmm. So could y'all, I know this is a random question, could y'all think of a song that brings the other side out of you, or the song that can explain yourself without, you know what I'm saying? You follow what I'm saying. You don't? You don't get what I'm saying.
So you're saying when you hear the hot whatever song from Bobby Shmurda,
so
that makes you feel like alternative Dom.
Okay.
Like your alter ego type thing.
Yes, or it brings me back to a moment. So like when I see Bobby Shmurda and I hear Hot Nigga, I think of when I was in college. Every time this song came on, we would get in the circle, me and Jalen. Yeah. And obviously everybody would do it. You know what I'm saying? It's like a moment. I reminisce, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or like one song, like whenever I hear the Dougie, I always think of, you know, me hitting the Dougie. Like one thing y'all didn't know, a corny cool fact, when I graduated in high school, I hit the Dougie when I crossed the stage.
Down wall.
You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. That's why. But okay, and I can give you another one. Tyke, when I first lived with you, and that song that all your boys fucking love, when that song comes on, another side comes out of you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What is that song again? I forgot.
It's the International Players Anthem.
Yes, y'all go crazy. Y'all know every fucking word. I'm like, these niggas ain't stopping.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, do y'all have another song, or Elsa, do you have a song that brings that side out of you?
Anything Beyonce.
Anything Beyonce?
I feel like that's most females.
Yeah, and Cardi too, because I love Cardi.
I see.
I do. I respect her so much.
So, but you don't like Nicki Minaj?
I didn't like her. I think she's not as relevant right now.
Yeah. Okay, but did you like her when she was popping? Because she was popping.
Not as much, no. No, I wasn't like what's her fan base called? I wasn't one of those.
I don't know. Only ones I know was the Beehive.
The Barbs. I wasn't a Barb.
Oh, so what about Rihanna?
Oh, I love Rihanna too.
Okay.
So yeah, so those songs, J-Lo songs, whatever they're sexy, like dancing songs, I always put on when I'm about to go out.
Yeah.
This is a witness. I'll blast it, start putting my makeup on, drink my wine. So yeah, anything from one of those ladies.
Speaking of oh yeah, Taki, you got one of my fault. I was about to switch it.
Yeah, nah. I mean, you probably named it, but like with the UGK international players, I wouldn't even have thought about that. I'd be forgetting.
Bruh.
I know, but it's whenever it comes on because that's like a function song, and that like
That's your shit.
The funny story about that is you know we back in the day when we used to try to find music, it'd be like in the mornings, you know, in the summer when we didn't have school, and you would find out music on MTV come across the screen. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And so that's how we would find out.
Hard.
Yeah, and we heard the video, and we heard the song. We're like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" And it was just like
different.
Yeah, it's just like the way they came in, and like they was all singing, and then it was like we were like, "Damn!" So every time they came on, it was kind of like that, and then like,
wow,
we never get to hang out much whenever it's obviously a birthday or something. So it kind of like reminds us of that point.
That's
But if we
like,
go, what?
So that brings y'all back.
Yeah, it like brings you back. So yeah, to a time. But I was like, something that would probably be a little more relevant to people would probably obviously be like Fetty Wap or something. Anything that comes on with him reminds me of college. Yeah. So and he don't ever get played at all anymore. So that's like a genre where you be like, man, I remember 2014. Like that takes me right back to 2014.
True. Okay. Well, since you mentioned Fetty Wap, I know we getting off track, but fuck it, we got some time. What is a one moment in whether it's hip hop, reggaeton, whatever y'all want to name? What is one moment y'all will never forget? Like, damn, when this artist dropped these 5 songs that year, it was like fucking legendary. Do y'all have one?
I got a moment where I'll never forget in hip hop.
You can do that.
I don't know if it has to do with songs. I'll say
whatever.
Well, 2. I know everyone likes 2016 because like it was always a good year for music that year, but I was like when like Drake and Rihanna and all them was on their little Jamaican vibes, and I was like going right into the summer. So that shit was lit. And then I'll never forget when Pusha T like came out with Told About a Son and shit like that, and just like wrecked Drake with that whole shit. You know what I'm saying? Me being a Drake stan, and on that side of it, I was
that's
like,
crazy. Yeah.
I was like, damn, this one, like, I hope this shit ain't true. Like, you know,
damn, that's
like
crazy.
I don't even know what Drake would say back to that. Like this, you just like got banned out, aired out, everything. Like I'll never forget that. I remember I listened to it. I was like, damn, this shit's kind of hard. I'm listening to this. So yeah, that was like a definite moment in time for sure.
Yeah, you're right. You ain't never gonna forget that shit. Even though I just forgot. I forgot all about this. Elsie, what you say?
I did too. I'm trying to think back.
I forgot.
There's stuff that happened before, but my brain, I forget stuff. So I'm gonna say Super Bowl halftime.
Oh yes,
that was a big moment. Something I had never seen, 2 Latinas do, and they right. And the views are still popping, and it was just amazing. And then to see Bad Bunny and J Balvin come out and everything they've done since that, like J Balvin, what's his name? Bad Bunny's now on WWE like every week. I feel like that like opened the door for so much to happen.
Right. So, no, yeah, that's for sure. I know that was huge in that community.
Yeah.
What about you, Dom?
That's funny. Y'all gonna hate that I say this, but I swear I don't give a fuck. If we could prove this right, I'd be right. Or if it's facts or fiction, I would love to see it. When Fetty Wap, before he popped, I was the first person to bring it to VCU.
Where? Oh, so you
the first person to bring it to VCU.
I don't know how you can say that when I told you about him.
No, the fuck! I didn't even talk to you like that. Fuck out of here. But nah.
I need to bring this up and make it a debate on the page.
I swear, man.
We will.
But people would have heard of him regardless. But I swear I was the first person to hear about him.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, I think that whole run, that's probably my favorite run. Like, if I was a little bit older, I probably would have said 50 Cent's run. But I feel like you can't really claim a run unless you felt it in the club. Mm-hmm. Like an actual like club with the speakers and all that stuff. Like Lil Wayne's run was fucking crazy. That was more of a run. That was like a fucking It was like 6 years. I'm more like talking about a moment or like 5-6 months.
Yeah.
But like, I can't say Lil Wayne's Run if I had to throw it in there because it was so long, and I wasn't in the club when he was like crazy.
I know.
So yeah, I go with Fetty Wap.
I was just talking about that. Like, it's been about a year since we haven't been able to like do the type of things you wanted to. You know how much great music we've not been able to listen to in the club?
At the club.
Like, I literally was thinking about that. I was like, bro, there's so many songs I just have not been able to like just be teething. Like, oh my God, thank you. They finally played this.
Bro.
Like,
yeah.
Like so many. Think back to last March. Like, fucking hell.
And whole albums too. Like,
yeah.
Like,
that's why I mentioned Cardi with like specifically Bodak Yellow, because that song,
you go crazy.
Like it was like what, 3 years straight.
You go crazy.
I love it, and that's the last one I remember. Like being at a bar, at a lounge, whenever it came on, boom, like on the dance floor, the little corner, whatever, started singing.
I can see you now, Elsa, talking about some big bag busting out the Bentley band, take a man, Balenciaga, Barty back, and all these bitches fucked. I see you. I see you doing that shit, you know. But they don't want Elsa outside and shit. Yeah. Elsa gotta get the shot and shit. You know what I'm saying? She gotta get the shot so she can be free. But all right, let's get actually into what we came here for. All right, so what is something that you have learned about life that working in a 9-to-5 has taught you?
A one stream of income is not it.
Facts.
I've learned that in the last few years. When you try to like break out of, I'm gonna be honest, my early 20s, using the credit cards and all that, trying to break out of that, if you have one income, is not easy, especially when you have to pay rent and life and a car. And my car broke down I'm so mad about this. My car broke down last year before the pandemic hit.
Remember that.
So I had to get another car. And now my car is just parked outside most of the time, but I'm still having to pay for it. So things like that, you know, like just making sure that one stream, especially for, you know, if you have the debt.
Yeah.
It ain't.
Yeah, I'll probably
that's all
for that. Like,
I want to touch on that after we get done with this. Hopefully I remember.
Yeah, I'll be following. I can't remember if I said this on here or not, but like I follow like a bunch of like the motivational or like entrepreneur pages, and they're always like, one stream of income means one opportunity, one mistake or one movement away from poverty. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, once I read that, I never looked at it like that. You know, most people stay at the job for comfort and stability and whatever, and you never really get rich, but you never really are poor either. And that's kind of like, people are more afraid to be poor than rich, which I feel them. But yeah, once I seen that, I'll tell you, I realized it's something I don't want to do. Me and my roommate Richie, we talk about this shit every day. Like what? Like I sit downstairs and rack my brain about everything I want to do or what I want to try to do or what is my goal or what amount of money do I have to have set aside to feel like I can take a leap without, you know, being able to lose that chunk of money, yada yada. So but knowing that I go to work every day 9 to 5 is enough to me to tell you that I definitely just don't want to do it. I don't want to do it forever. Like a savings account would work for our parents, you know what I'm saying? That don't work for us. Like, you know, that's money just sitting there and waiting and compiling, like doing all those things. Like I need my money to be making money for me, and just the one source of income, I'm not gonna do it. The 9 to 5, not gonna do it, and just it just ain't for me. But I feel like I'll tell you the one good thing I have learned from it is like just people skills. You gotta be able to work with anyone, and that's gonna be no matter what you do. Like, I mean, old, young, big, small, nerdy, goofy. Like, I think that's the coolest hard part about the whole 9 to 5. You gotta be able to work with anyone on anything. So for sure.
Backgrounds too.
Yeah, different backgrounds, right? Exactly.
Right, because in high school you could pick who you want
right.
to hang out with. You get in the class, you try to find your boy. You got your boy. That's all you need.
So you need it
at work. Yeah. You gotta talk to
Sally. Same seat all year.
You gotta talk next to each other. Every he come to your desk, he gotta talk to you all day. Whole time you fucking working your ass off, but he want to talk for 30 minutes about nothing. About his high school days. But Dang, y'all took it a lot deeper than what I thought. I was gonna come in with some bullshit. But to go back to what Elsa was talking about as far as the one stream income, I think it's a lot of things that showed us that is starting to show us that one stream income is not it. But it can be. It just depends on your
no, it can be.
You know what I'm saying? It just depends on who you are, type shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're cool with it, cool with it. Fuck it. As long as you happy at the end of the day. But
if it
I
works
think
for you, then that's fine. But
for sure. I think the internet for sure, you know what I'm saying? We're getting so much knowledge. You don't even gotta read and grow as a person as far as like intellectually. You don't even gotta read, but obviously it'd be better to read. But I'm saying you can see a 1 minute clip and be like, you keep seeing a 1 minute clip or a picture or a meme talking about the same shit. One day, maybe, hopefully it'll click. You know what I'm saying? And then I think our just looking at our parents, seeing what they've done. I think, you know, that's taught us a lesson. Or maybe okay, he done this and this guy done this, let me copy this. You know what I'm saying? I would say that too. And then that's what I'll say about that. But yeah, I think obviously working as well. And then on top of that, that's what I was going to say. I watch like I get in these modes where like right now I'm like in a driven, like very focused mode. So what I do to hype myself up, I go on YouTube and I look at there's a series of multiple anybody you can think of that's an entrepreneur that's killing it in the game. They have like 10 mottos, or there's like 10 whatever the hell about them. You know what I'm saying? If you could look up anybody and it'll say it'll be like 10 different interviews where they're talking about anything. So for instance, it's so funny that I picked this person. I watched him today. Normally I watch like Jay-Z and P. Diddy, all them. But today I seen a DJ Khaled one, right? And one of his, it was simple as fuck. He said, everyone's always talking about like, I don't do it for the money. He was like, fuck that. Because at the end of the day, you got to eat and you need money to eat. So I need fucking money. I need more. You know what I'm saying? And it's as basic as that sounds, that means a lot more than how he put it down. You know what I'm saying? Because like, you ain't really got, okay, I can't say that. But personally, I would say, you know, money makes you
fuck that. I will stand that too, because I ain't seen like a fucking real happy broke person. And the only reason you become happy when you're broke is because you have to turn to happiness because you're mad that you're broke. You know what I'm saying? So, and that may go over some people's head the way I'm trying to say it, but like, nah, fuck that. I do it for the money. Like I do the job that I do right now because it pays me. You know what I'm saying? Not because I like what I do type shit. I do it for the money.
This is my rebuttal. You keep saying I got you. I feel the same way. Yeah. But I can't say there's not broke people out there that's not happy. I will say that because
okay, would they be happier with money?
Who knows?
No, fuck that.
knows?
Fuck that.
If they had a little more, yeah.
All right.
But
I got a friend of mine that is in marriage counseling, and he was like, you know what I've learned through marriage counseling? Everything's easier with money. The first thing he told me.
They do say that's one of the leading causes of divorce.
Bro, you can look. He broke it down to me like this after. He was like, I ain't never seen a rich person be down bad for too long. A poor person who has a bad Tuesday come home and have a real bad Tuesday. And he was like, you got a rich person, or not rich, but he got money. He come home, he get the Kobe, he smoke a J, drink some wine. It's just, damn, this Tuesday just a bad Tuesday.
We've also seen like artists. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Right.
What you're saying, but people with a lot of money that go home and feel empty, and then that's when the whole like, and I'm gonna break up the whole mental health part of it. You can have all a lot of money, but you can be empty inside, and what's all the money?
I think that's all about how you move, though. The reason most people end up with no one is because of the way they carry themselves, and where they don't need no one, or you know what I'm saying. I'm the treasure here. You know what I'm saying. But as you get older, that's what everyone says. As you get older, you realize money ain't everything. Money ain't everything. You got to have money to say money ain't everything. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It's easy for someone with money to say money ain't everything. But
okay, keep going.
No, I'm just saying.
I think people, I'll talk personally. I don't really know a lot of people that got a crazy lot of money, so I can't really speak on that. But I'm gonna speak on that. I can't speak factually on that, but I feel like people with a lot of money, it's like looking at them is like looking at someone on Instagram. Obviously, they're gonna show you their best side at all times. I don't know if this motherfucker wants to kill himself every fucking day, even though he got millions of dollars. You know what I'm saying? People could be in marriage,
or how they got the money, or if they owe
for sure
this money.
Because that's basically like saying, like, man, I keep seeing Sarah and fucking Dylan. Every time I see them, they're together holding hands. They look so much in love, but at the end of the night, she's crying herself to sleep, and he wants to fucking go out and, you know, I don't know. Who knows? You know what I'm saying? Like, we could say, yes, rich people have it better, but I don't think we can factually say that. You know what I'm saying? Personally, yes. Do I think my life would be better if I had more money? Fuck yeah, I couldn't wait, or I can't wait, you know? But I think, I don't know. Who are we to say that? That's how I'm looking at it.
All I know, Dre said money don't bring happiness or whatever, but I'm happiest when I can buy what I want and get how I want. So,
I'm gonna be happy for sure.
Me too.
Yeah. Speaking of for us, yeah, but masses, they can do whatever the fuck they want, nigga. I'm gonna be happy. All right, cool. That was a good conversation.
The last thing I want to say is like,
say it. Get your shit off.
I read something else. Like I said, I be following all them pages. Like,
and look at Franklin. It's like that.
Yeah. Nah, they say there gotta be some person who gotta break the chain of poverty in the family. I'm not saying we all have poverty, but there's gotta be one person that gives your family generational wealth. So
yeah,
you know what I mean.
And that's a good point, because I think we grew up, at least speaking personally, you know, learning humility and help people out, and money isn't everything. Yeah. And that's the mindset that we grew up with. But then we see that other people have been able to, yes, still be humble and be wealthy. So why not us? I think that's great that you brought that up, because just because our parents came into this country and, you know, they had to work and didn't know English and struggled, doesn't mean that has to be the future of the rest of the family. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can get that light bulb and say, oh, I'm going to build this business. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think there's hesitance from some people, because they think their families is, oh, you think you're better than us, you want to do this, but no, I'm just trying to push us along.
I'm trying to do the things that I know we've always wanted to do and never been able to do. If you look at every person that gets
and the things we deserve, like, why not?
Things you deserve, you get one life. I think people forget that. I think people forget that, like, so often, that we don't get to do this shit twice, at least that we know.
For sure. And I think, to go off of what you're saying, Elsa, for sure. Definitely, why not is a great way to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm at the point in my life where, you know what I'm saying, my mind's been in a bubble, because I've always been worrying about, man, if my parents do this, if I do this, what are my parents gonna say? But now I'm at a point where, like, I'm grown. Like, I don't give a fuck what they think about what I'm doing, as long as I'm doing what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, if you keep following that same fucking railroad track that leads to where they're going, where is that gonna get you? You know what I'm saying? They at? You gotta take
not what they have,
which ain't a bad thing, but that's not what I want to do. You know what I'm saying?
At the end of the day, they're gonna want. For me, I would love to have children that have a better life than I had.
That's what all parents.
I want my kids to have a better life than I've had. And our parents, even if they, you know, they might say other things, but that's what they want too. So
yeah,
you just gotta go for it. As long as we have our principles and our whatever.
Life's all about taking strategic chances.
Yeah, strategic chances.
With a risk in it. You know what I'm saying? As long as you cover your ass a little bit, you be fine. That's how I look at it. That's what you grind hard for. That's where the money comes involved.
People don't work. I'll tell you what, people don't work to stay broke. I don't give a fuck what you say.
You said what?
You ain't working to stay broke.
Say it one more time.
People are not working to stay broke.
Nah, I think people are working to stay alive.
Yeah. Which also
what's that stat? What's that stat? Because I seen some crazy shit where it was like, does this sound right? It was like 60% of people in America are working paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
That is crazy. I don't want to talk on that, but
yeah.
And that's the cycle we're talking. How do we break out this conversation that we need to have?
It's just those, taking those strategic chances with a sprinkle of risk. That's how you break out. You know what I'm saying? But what do I know? I'm a piece of shit, and I want to go to hell. It's like, nah. All right. Okay, damn, this is a hell of. Why we didn't fucking arrange this joint around? Okay, I'll do it myself. All right. Would you rather be a good person and have everyone think you're not, or a piece of shit and everyone think you're a good person?
You want me to go?
Since everyone gonna say the same thing, what we gonna say, Tyke?
I would just.
How you know gonna say the same thing?
That what he said.
Yeah,
It's
I,
easy.
I think as a human, you should want the. You know what I'm saying? You should want to be a good. You should want to be a good person, no matter if people think you are or not. But my whole thing about being a piece of shit. If you're a piece of shit and everyone thinks you're a good person, what the fuck are you doing?
You a fake ass motherfucker.
God damn. How do I
There's so many people out there like that.
Yeah, like holy shit. Like you a motherfucking chameleon when you get around me.
Could
Could you imagine them being like, Johnny did this, and you'd be like, my Johnny? Man, Johnny
no way.
Yeah.
You would
Like,
never.
Damn. Like, nah, you know, that's got to see it to believe it as people. But nah, I would definitely, I mean, without a question, like, it's hard for people to say that they don't want people to know that they're doing good, which is why people record things and make sure people know that they're doing good, which I don't agree with, but I see why people do it. But no, I mean, I think at the end of the day, if you know you're doing good and you got to realize people are never going to fully understand why you do things or what they do and they think you're a piece of shit. At the end of the day, if you know what you're doing and you sleep good at night knowing what you're doing and everyone else thinks you're doing something else, it don't matter because you in your heart of hearts know what's really going on. And you're not going to be able to make everyone happy and understand what you're doing. So, but if everyone thinks you're a shitty person and you're actually a good person, you should probably start looking at it because you might be a little bit shitty. If everyone thinks you're shitty, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're doing a good job of not being good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that is a crazy question. So you going with the first one, right?
Huh? Yeah.
I'd
rather be a good person than everyone think I'm bad. Because the people that I'm doing good with and for gonna know.
Got it.
I maybe was that a motherfucking oxymoron? Like, I'm a good person, but everyone think I'm doing bad shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm doing something for you and you still
I'm confused.
Yeah, like damn.
That is crazy.
Huh.
But it's a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical. It's a hypothetical.
It's like running in circles and you trying to make people think you're good and you're doing good, but they're just always gonna think you're mad.
Yeah.
Damn.
Can you win?
Yeah, can you win?
Nah. What you think, Elsa?
I'd rather be the good person. I think the crappy person, the stuff always comes to light, regardless of how you try to cover it up. So
true.
I'm a believer in that. You can't, what they say is in Spanish, but I'm gonna try to translate real quick. You can't cover the sun with one finger type thing. So
wow.
I don't know if that makes sense, but
that shit sound like it though. That shit sound fire.
It's like it's kind of like this is the sun. This is your finger. There's still like all this on the outside. You can still see it. You know what I'm saying? Like you can try to cover it up, but it'll come out.
Right. It might not be a finger, it might be a hand.
Nah, I think it's like if you do it with your eye or something.
Oh yeah, okay. It's something to that.
Oh wait,
I feel it. It's something.
I don't know if it's a finger or the hand.
Yeah,
it's one of the two. It's the hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at Dom guessing. I need to be on Jeopardy. God damn it. Fuck around.
Oh no, that's not even. This not enough circle to be the sun anyway. Never mind.
Got you. Let me see that second. I'm just playing. Nah, I'm gonna definitely go with y'all, but my reason is like I love proving people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so most people normally think like I'm an asshole before I meet them, and then like I get to enjoy.
Why do you think people think that?
Because I look like a fuck boy. I'm light skinned. I got green eyes. And I'm loud, and I'm like sometimes arrogant. It's a good reason.
Most people told you this. Have you heard from people like personally they thought you were an asshole when they met you?
I get that so much, it's ridiculous.
Wow.
Really?
How do you react to that? What do you say?
Damn. What I just said. I don't say nothing cocky. I just be like, yeah, I get that all the time.
I can see Dom. I know exactly how Dom would do it. He'll be very calm and sort of like, oh, you know, most people tell me that. That's exactly what he would do.
Exactly. Yeah.
You don't get for anything.
Yeah, that's what I say.
Oh, that's all good.
If I get it all the time, I don't give a fuck. Like, yeah. But and then also people will get it off of me after this. People, when I walk, I have this like serious face, like I'm fucking mad all the time. So people be thinking I give him crazy looks, but if you see my dad, he looks crazy all the time. I get it from him. But that's another thing. All right, so that's my reason.
I'm in shock. The nerve, the audacity.
The
audacity. So we have this segment on our show called The Audacity. We talk about a time when somebody had the courage to do something and it upset someone else. So we're trying to choose sides. Who was right and who was wrong? The audacity. Someone sent in this story. I got a section in Vegas with a group of 12 friends, and we set it up so the guys would pay $300 each and the women would pay $100 each. That came with 8 bottles and 4 glasses of champagne. I went ahead and got a group of 10 girls to come drink and turn up at our section. The girls that came with us to Vegas did not like that and told a good amount of the girls to get out of their section. That resulted in a quick back and forth, and the 10 girls left the section. So I went and found out who told the girls to leave, found the suspect girl, aka the one that told them to leave, and I cursed her out. Who's in the wrong?
Who do you want to go first?
Mikey.
Well, hey, if you've been watching the show, you already know what type you about to.
I'm gonna give you my point of view of things. If I'm obviously going there with however many number Dom said was how many girls were with us of our own group.
Man,
it was 12 friends. I'm guessing that's a mix of girls and guys.
Yeah, mix of girls and guys.
We'll just say 6 and 6.
Yeah,
we're all friends. First of all, you only paid 100. First of all, you only paid 100. Second of all, I paid 300.
Lord.
Hey, on top of that, nigga, I really paid 450.
Yeah,
keep going.
I'm just saying in general. So yeah, I should. To me, that's extra 100. Basically, I'm paying for 3 people, right? If we're saying the minimum amount is 100, I should be able to at least bring 2 per person. So that's the way I look at things. Now, I mean, in a serious note, I don't think the girls should have been mad. We're all there as friends. If it was, getting out of hand and hectic, or there was like an issue, then yeah, it would have been something. But 6 guys there, 6 girlfriends, we're all having a good time. None of us are doing anything together for the most part, I'm assuming, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go out and try to find some girls to come and hang out and drink with us on the bottles that I paid a majority for. And I don't see what the issue is about, like those type of things, but I'll be tight if they brought a bunch of dudes over there for sure.
But yes, that's because you paid more than her.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I feel like if roles was reversed,
I wouldn't say shit.
Yeah, I paid 100.
I wouldn't say shit.
I'm shut the fuck up.
I would just get my little drink and be done with it. But yeah, hell no.
I'm gonna leave the section.
Yeah, I'm out.
What you mean? I'm leaving the section.
Yeah, I'm out.
The whole bottle.
Section now.
Well, not a whole bottle. That'd be OD. That's fighting words.
Yeah.
So Dom, you agree with everything the Tiger just said, or you have like a little split on the side?
It was me.
It was me.
All right, so
but what made you so upset? Why'd you curse the girl out?
Because
this is a first-hand experience. Oh shit.
Yeah, this is me. But what really pissed me off, so I was looking at it like this. The girls that was in the section, I was like, I ain't messing with any of them. I ain't interested. Let me find some new joints because we in Vegas. Let's turn up. So, me, I hit my little lap. I seen a group of Asians. At the time, I was in love with Asians at the time. So I seen a group of Asians. I seen the baddest one, came up to her, pulled up on her. I said, what's good? Say nah. I said, what up or whatever. And I was like, yo, we got a section. If y'all want to come, you're more than welcome to come, right? So she was like, oh my God, where? And I was like, over there. She was like, all right, I'm gonna ask my friends and I'll just come over if they all say yeah. So I looked at the amount of friends, they looked straight. So I was like, fuck it, come over. So they ended up coming over.
All 10 of them.
Yeah. So I'm hyped. Because I'm like, okay, we got 10, couple of my boys there. It's like 4 or 5. Look what the boy came through with. So then they get there, they all get like drinks and shit. Because the reason why I done it was because I was like, there's no way we're gonna finish all these bottles. There's no way. It was like 8 bottles, and we were pregame before we got there. And at the time, we probably had like an hour or two before the club ended, and we still had 3 full bottles. So, but yeah, that's what ended up happening. And they kicked the girls out. Well, only the one girl kicked the girl out. And
what did she say to him?
I don't know, but I was so pissed because the girl that I got, she was like, one of the girls just told us to leave, and I was like, nah, fuck that. This is like my section type shit. Stay. She was like, nah, I ain't got time for it, and she left. So I went to fucking that girl. I've probably never been that mad at a female.
How'd you find out who it was? You was asking around. Was it you? Was it you? Was it you?
Probably. I was fucked up. This is Vegas now. Like second time going to Vegas, first time going with my friends. Like I was fucking hammered. All right, but go. Elsa, fry me. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I think in situations like this, an agreement. Like, did y'all come to an agreement beforehand and say, we're paying this, but if we want to bring in other people, especially if you're single, obviously somebody gonna be talking to somebody else.
Right.
Outside of the group. But I do understand the girls in that maybe there wasn't an agreement. Maybe it's 10 girls. Imagine 10 guys putting up to your section.
Yeah.
But you gotta, if you do that, you gotta say we paying 100. If we pay, if we paying the money, it's basically our section. Y'all just paying 100 just to get in.
Everybody paid.
So you think my 300 and her 100 is worth the same?
That was the guy's decision to make it 300 for the guys, I bet, and 100
because we was looking out for them because they always fucking free.
Look out and don't retract.
Huh?
Look out and don't retract.
Nah, fuck
that was your choice.
Fuck that.
Your choice was to pay more. That's not the girl's fault.
I'm trying to be on ass, not sitting.
My whole thing is though, like, you're not gonna like be like, yo, I don't feel comfortable with them in the section. You're just gonna say, get the hell up on out of here.
But we were in Vegas, so everyone was like, when I mean to tell you, everyone was fucked up. Like it was.
Nah, you're right.
Yeah,
that could go either way.
Alcohol would do it.
What you said, Elsa? Yes, that sounds great. Like if we had a tax, yeah, like cabins. That's some cabin shit. Like, all right, we're gonna do the. But like when you're in Vegas, niggas ain't thinking about that. We just like, yo, we get in the section here, throw the 100. I'm not even thinking about talking to the girls. I'm like,
would you do anything differently on your next trip to Vegas or anywhere else? What would you do?
Oh, future wise?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be in that joint.
Probably not invite girls.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be there.
Probably that or yeah.
Nah, two different sections.
My next few trips about to be boys only.
Yeah. Facts.
Or yeah, probably, most likely. Maybe my birthday might be different, but other than that, it's about to be boys only. But
so coming next week, it's gonna be March 4th will be what our podcast day would be, or the 3rd.
Yeah.
We do it on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's gonna almost put us at a year since quarantine.
Jeez Louise.
I think quarantine started March 9th. That's Sunday, right? What's St. Patrick's Day?
For the 17th. That was the weekend.
Okay, so 17th. Yeah. 17th. Wow. Yep.
Oh yeah.
I will never forget because I went out. My boys was like,
no, because I remember everyone was tweeting.
Like, I was like,
oh, I remember we all went out because they were like, yo, this is the last day.
No, I didn't go out that day. You went to Don Tito's.
And it was OC.
And that was the day I failed my PNP.
Yeah.
I couldn't go out. I was fucking sick.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember that shit. That's funny. I thought you thought. Keep going.
I was gonna say, damn, so quarantine really helped you pass the motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, trust and believe. Quarantine. This Corona, knock on wood. Sorry for anyone who's been affected by it, but this has been the biggest come up of my life as far as quarantine. If I didn't have the quarantine, I would have never passed it. But let's see.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that got stories like that too, though.
Oh yeah, a lot of my friends was telling me stuff like that. And also our year is coming up, so I want to end it on this. Our actual like online year. March 12th.
Oh, when it premiered.
Yeah, March 12th was our first IG post.
Oh.
Shit.
So I'm thinking about getting into merch, right? So we can talk about it online if y'all want to, whatever. We're
Yeah,
here.
let's talk about that offline.
All right.
They probably not going to hear us sit and talk about, well, you should do this and that.
Yeah. Fuck y'all, right?
Yeah.
But about the merch. Yeah, y'all got anything else to say?
No.
No.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
True. All right, Elsa, you end it since I'll be ending the trash.
Make sure you guys subscribe to our channel on YouTube. Follow our social media pages on Instagram. We have Twitter.
Yeah, we got all that. Come on. Yeah. Don't disrespect us. Don't disrespect us and follow us.
I love y'all.
Find out. I'm about to give me a little Talk to Me podcast motherfucking hat.
Come on now.
Oh, you never know. You never know.
You don't want to see the tank top.
Right.
You hear me?
Thank you to everybody that listens every single week. Please tell your friends, your family. Just share it.
Side note. That's what I meant to bring up. I'm sorry, Elsa. I'm a little tipsy now. This is the last thing. So I went to like a little gathering or whatever this past weekend, and one of the girls that follow us like hit me up before about the podcast. I knew she was gonna be there, so I was like, I already know she about to fucking say some shit. She was like, yeah, I watch your podcast all the time, and I love watching it because sometimes you guys be giving me tips about my boyfriend, and I'll be calling him out on it. I was like, yo, we are snitching. That shit was sick. That's what we're here for. I was like, bro, I might need to shut the fuck up. Shit, talk to me now. Talk to her.
We might have to start reviewing her.
Facts. But yeah, thanks for watching. Shout out to you. But yeah, it's a wrap in the trap. Thank you for watching. Talk to me.